Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer in New York City, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about two things. First, a spotlight on Juniper Design, and then second, an update on the One Room Challenge. I happened to co-sign on this team on Instagram last week, and someone who is dear to me was doing a project with them and highlighted their products. And I just had to say how much I really adore the work that they do. They're not only based in the US, their factory is right here in Connecticut, but they were started in Brooklyn. But they have these phenomenal light fixtures that can be configured in all kinds of different ways. The thing that I love about it is that it allows for a lot of creativity. To some, it just looks like a simple, plain, minimal bar. But when you look at the different ways that they can be configured, it just makes it so much fun and so interesting. And so if you're working with a designer, or if you're interested in working with me and you would like to see more about Juniper Design, please let me know. I'm gonna put up a project that I'm working on right now. This is a movie room, and I will show you the before. And I will show you what my design is looking like. And I think you would notice that it is a whole lot of fun to be able to use those in different ways. In that specific example, it's just a simple sconce, which worked really well. But it can also work for track lighting style designs. It can work for chandeliers, pendants. They do a lot of geometric shapes, and it's just a lot of fun. And it comes in a ton of finishes. I had a chance to check out their showroom and meet with my trade rep recently, and he and I just kind of like shot the breeze for a while all about lighting. And you know how much I talk about the importance of lighting, ambient, accent, task lighting. If you haven't seen my video on lighting, check it out. I will link it up here. But I definitely recommend that you look out for what lighting you're putting in your space and how you can be creative with the different types of lighting. All right, a quick visit to the showroom, and then we'll talk about the One Room Challenge. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Welcome back. One Room Challenge. I have been working on this challenge for 5 weeks now, and can I be transparent and talk about how much I've actually worked on it? Less than a week. So let's look at the space. In the previous video, I showed you what it was looking like before and what I have done thus far. I really just used it as an excuse to paint this wall. I've been wanting to paint this wall for almost a year now. I love it. This color is called Beetle Black. It's by Farrow & Ball. And it has a little bit of blue black to it. And I feel like it really picks up all the colors that I would like it to pick up really nicely, including just kind of hiding the cable management situation under the TV. I think this is one of the best ways to do it. I also really love white vases and just the way that it looks. And this way I can use all the white vases that I want against this wall, and you can really see the different pattern and design of it. So I think that that's a lot of fun. The other thing is, this isn't like a full wall. It has an opening on both sides, so you can get into the office here where the one room challenge is taking place, or you can go that way down through my hallway. And so this wall isn't super overpowering, but it's also facing two double windows in my living room. And so a lot of light is coming in and hitting it. And I think that that's important to look at when you're gonna paint a wall a dark color. But I wanted to do this because I wanted a blank slate to be able to put up swatches and samples and speak to my clients about it, which I do often. Sometimes I put it on the display, sometimes I put it on my television. And so this way it's up against black and it'll look a lot neater. And as far as what's going on in this space, I took down the art that was up here. There was a structural piece that kind of looked a little bit like, I don't know, different crosshairs going back and forth, which was like neat, I guess, but it also used to get caught on my chair because I like a real high back chair for when I'm sitting and working, and it would get caught on it and like kind of like pull on it, which it just wasn't functional. It didn't work. So I really love this. It has two shades of green, which I think are kind of like a play. There's like the green at work and then there's the regular green, myself. And so usually it's pretty similar, but sometimes it's a little bit different because there's like boss lady and then there's like wife lady. But anyway, I really liked this piece for that, and I thought it fit really lovely in this space. I love the way that the canvas is framed on the outside, so something pretty to look at, which I spoke about. I finally hung the picture that I told you I was going to hang above my office space. I have a buffet lamp over there. I still have not gotten rid of the computer yet, but that is on the list of things to do, and I haven't gotten rid of the table yet, and it's on the list of things to do. I did clear the clutter down beneath, which is nice. You'll see that it's just much more open, much more clear space. And the other thing that I did was I hung a curtain rod up in the corner. So I'll talk to you more about the curtain rod in a moment. But just going back to getting rid of furniture or donating furniture, if you're trying to sell or list over the weekend, which is when most people are going to be coming by to pick things up, you want to try to plan to get it cleared off earlier, like Monday, Tuesday. You want to plan to get it cleaned up Wednesday, Thursday, and then you want to get it photographed by Friday and posted. That way people can come over the weekend. If you wait till the weekend to do that, then you're putting off getting it done another week, which is what I have done over the past few weeks. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to get it done this week so that I can get rid of it next week and give it another home with someone who is going to absolutely love it. And so I just wanted to leave that tip with you when you're trying to list things, that you don't wait until the weekend and do that, but that you prioritize doing it during the week so that it can be listed on the weekend and so that you can make traction and get it moving when most people are available to come and pick it up. Pro tip. The curtain rod. Let's talk about the curtain rod. So this curtain rod was something that I've had. I did not make an additional purchase in order to achieve this look. But if you take a look at this corner, it's a really tricky space to hang. And so what I did was I mounted the curtain rod to the ceiling, and this way it gives me the ability to flex the curtains on the outside of the poles or inside of the poles. I'm gonna put finials on the end. Finials are those little balls that you can put, or squares or different shapes that you can put on the end of your curtain rods just to make it look more finished. But I do need to go ahead and steam my curtains before I put them up there. I've just been going back and forth about which curtain I'm gonna put specifically because this window hangs out near my kitchen. And so I wanna make sure that it's something that's machine washable so that I can pull it down easily and rinse it and make sure that it stays clean in between, but also that will give me the diffused light that I'm looking for back in that corner. So once I get those curtains, which I think I have them, I'm probably just gonna put up the ones that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and steam them. I do use Steamery. I love this steamer. It is a Swedish brand, and this is my little handheld that I can take with me on different projects. And I also use it in my home. When you're hanging curtains, you wanna make sure that you're actually steaming them to get them nice and crisp. But that is my update for now on Juniper, which I still think you should check out. Their website is juniper-design.com, juniper-design.com. And I suggest that you work with a designer when you work with them because you wanna be able to curate it the way that you need to. And also there's a lot of specifics in the different drivers that they use in order to connect. And as far as the one room challenge, it is week 5. If you want more information on those challenges week over week, I do send out blog posts for each of those weeks as they transpire, and you can sign up for my newsletter at greenshareendesign.com. Otherwise, I will see you next time. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I'm thankful for you, and I will see you next time, next Thursday to be exact. Ciao.